Hi Sean and Toyota. So this is just a quick tutorial video about SEO. I know you've asked a couple of things, particularly about the products in your store. And what I'm going to just cover in this video briefly is how to improve the SEO on every single product in your store. And after that, I'll just mention some of the homepage changes I've made and show you how to put the different image alt tags into images on the homepage and other pages of the site as well. So first up, if you log into your Shopify account and you click on products, that's obviously going to list everything that you've got in the store at the moment. So one thing to mention is every description, so all your product descriptions, you need to put as many keywords in there as you can. So for example, in terms of SEO, a title like this is okay because it's got the word Beetle in it, but having VW and the word Volkswagen in that product is much better in terms of SEO value, because if it's listed as a Beetle, that could be sort of insects, and it could be listing under that and ranking under that on Google. If it's got a VW and Volkswagen, and I would use both because they've both got good SEO value, because some people will Google VW Beetle and others will put Volkswagen Beetle. So just adding those two simple things into a product description and a title like that is much better in terms of SEO value. So that's obviously something just to consider as you go through all your products. Just try and make sure that everything's got the car, make, the model, and good keywords in the title of everything that you've got. So if we come to this particular seat here, we'll just click a random product, and if you click it, that will load that up. And again, you've got the title here, and you've got your description here. So it's also really important that in your title and in your description, you're using as many keywords as possible. So for example, this is for a Mini. So how many times are we using the word Mini in this description? By the looks of it, not actually that many. So just putting that in there a few more times would really help you. Same as if this was for a Mini Cooper, we'd actually want the word Cooper in there, and we'd have the word Mini and Cooper appearing several times in here as well. So that's basically just something to consider. Always give the title of every product that you upload really relevant keywords, things that people are more likely to actually put into their search on Google, and that obviously means you'll be getting more traffic, more hits. So if you imagine you had 1,000 products and you had a proper title and a proper description and proper SEO on 1,000 products, you're going to reach a much wider range of people and get a lot more traffic and hits. So then we'll look at the images. Every image that you hover over, you see the little text appears that says alt, and it tells you can edit the alt text. So if we look at this one, for example, if we click it, at the moment the alt text on that image, there isn't one, there's nothing at all. So without getting too technical, what the alt text does is it puts keywords on that image to make that image appear on a Google search, but also on a Google image search, and potentially on a Google shopping search. So I can show you what I mean from that. So if we hop over to Google and we'll type in Mini Cooper front seat cover, and then we'll hop over to the images section, and that's going to bring up all sorts of different seat covers that people can obviously look around. So you've got your usual eBay and Amazon, and the sort of the bigger players are on there. And effectively, the reason that these images are appearing and coming up is because they've set the description. You can see that there, Mini Cooper seats, Mini Cooper S, Mini Cooper car seat. So they're setting the description, but they've also put an alt tag on it as well. And that means by going back to all your images and putting an alt tag on all of them, you're far more likely to end up in this list. The higher up here you are, the more obviously sales and the more clicks and the more traffic that's going to generate for the website. You can go one further than that as well, and actually all of your file names for all of your JPEG images you're uploading, put keywords in there as well. So when you upload this particular image, the actual file name of that image should say something like Mini GT car seat cover. Something like that would be the actual file name of the JPEG. That gives you even more SEO value as well. And again, you could give all of these an alt tag as well, so that people looking up certain colours, they could come across Mini Cooper S black, beige, autumn seat covers. You could go through and give all of those alt text descriptions. It gives you a little pointer there of what the purpose of doing that is for. So it's basically search engine optimization, give you more hits, and people that are visually impaired may use image alt text as well to actually navigate and hover around. sites. So that's not so much as important as it used to be, but the main thing you're using it for is to generate that traffic. So yeah, I hope that helps and explains how you can do a bit better with the products. So going back to recap, better titles, more keywords in the description, using the word mini a lot more in there, and using the word seat covers in there more as well. Much more powerful in terms of SEO. And going back to your images, labeling the actual file names you upload with keywords, and dropping an image alt text on every single image in every single product. So if you've got 1,000 products, there could be 1,000 alt tags to add in, but that will have a massive impact in terms of hits, SEO, traffic. So that covers that. What I'm going to briefly go to now is what I've done to your website in terms of the keywords and the work that I've done. So let's have a quick look on that. Basically, you've noticed I've changed all your text on the page itself. I've gone through every section and I've repeated our keywords, Newton commercial, and you've seen my keyword list of what effect that's had. We're now using the right terms more often. So that's definitely going to have an effect and an impact on your SEO going forwards, which is great. I've gone through as many images as possible and given them alt tags as well. So same kind of process, you'll just go across to an image. So handcrafted, the image of that is here. To find the alt tag for that, if you click edit, and you'll see I've put an alt tag on that already. So it's a little bit different for your homepage. You don't have to put main keywords, you're just using the main sort of words across your site. You don't describe each photograph on the homepage. That's got no SEO value at all. But what you are using is every image I've used to cram in those extra important words that we talked about. So it's a bit different to products, because products, you want every keyword that's relevant to that product to be in your image alt text. And on the homepage, we're just using the image alt text just to generate more keywords and drop more relevant keywords in there. So slightly different. But one thing to bear in mind as you go forward and as you change and make updates is you don't really want to remove too many of the keywords. So every time you want to edit a paragraph, you wouldn't want to remove Newton commercial, you wouldn't want to remove car interiors, the word upholstery. You'd want to try and keep those in, or make sure that the text you're adding still contains those, because that keyword consistency, if you go in and remove a lot of what I've done, you've changed the keyword consistency list. So you're not using those terms enough, and that will then have a negative impact on your SEO. So yeah, I hope that sort of helps for now. Obviously I can cover more videos and do more if you need it, but what I really wanted to show you today is how to make better SEO on your products, how to use the alt text on your products, because that's really important. So they're the real sort of main things that I wanted to cover, but I also thought I'd show you around and just mention the keyword consistency for the homepage, just so you know going forwards any changes you make, you want to try and make sure you're using those words as often as you can. So thanks for watching.